Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time you're watching this. My name is Emily Jones, former paparazzi consultant. Now, I just speak out against paparazzi and all the good things that happen within multi-level marketing companies. And today, we are going to watch a YouTube video, fair use. I am going to react to it. It's from someone named Mermaid Christine. And the title of the video is Why Paparazzi Consultants Should Not Buy Bulk Inventory from Someone in a Going Out of Business Group. So, it's 19 minutes long, so strap in, get a drink, get a snack. This is going to be a long one. Let's go.
Good morning, everybody. I am Mermaid Christine. I'm a paparazzi independent consultant, and today's training is going to be a very quick but very important training.
How?
It's on why you should not buy bulk inventory from another consultant who is going out of business, Goob. I've had some sisters send me a screenshot of a consultant who's maybe doing a live sale or posting on her personal page, her group, or even in
Alright, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to turn up the speed just a touch because she's talking a little slow. Second thing, this is from 3 years ago, okay? So this video is 3 years old.
buy-sell trade group for other people. What does Goob mean? It means going out of business. And she's selling her jewelry for less than $5. Yeah, when consultants go out of business, sometimes they're willing to sell it for less just to get rid of their inventory.
Why is that? Why are consultants who are going out of business willing to sell their inventory for less than $5? 1, so they can actually sell it. 2, so they can get it out of their home. And 3, so they can recoup some of the money that they spent with the company while they were in the company. That is why people in going out of business groups usually sell for less than $5. They're no longer beholden to the policy and procedures. You can be paparazzi police all you want and report them for selling for less than $5 so they can never come back. And that's fine. By all means, do that. Report every single person in that going out of business group so paparazzi can never ask them to come back. Because you know Robin Frank is still texting people asking them, do you want to come back? We would love to have you join us. Join us, Christine. Join us. Hello. Come back.
Sometimes they, just want to try to get their costs back. Other times they're even willing to lose money. So you might see these deals. You might be tempted, like, oh my gosh, it's cheaper than ordering on the back office.
Yeah.
She's selling for $250 a piece. I can get it for $275 on my back office. Maybe you're thinking I should order from her. I'm gonna give you, I think it's 6 reasons. Yeah, 6 reasons why that's a huge mistake.
Why? You're saving money. If you truly owned your own business and you can find the inventory that you need to resell for less, why would you consider not? Okay? I'm just going to debunk it. Let's keep going. I'll shut up.
Sadly, there are consultants who follow me for trainings and tips, and at some point they might decide, I'm going to quit this business. And they PM me and say, hey, I have, X number of pieces in stock that I can't sell. Would you be interested in buying me out? I'll give you a big price or whatever. And I always tell them, no, thank you. And I'm not trying to be nasty about it. I used to explain, you could get in really big trouble PMing another consultant. Even if you're going out of business, you don't care about being terminated.
And of course we get an ad. Okay, so pausing for a second until the ad's done. Okay, so here's why you shouldn't do it.
I could lose my career by buying jewelry for less than $5 a piece.
So you can lose your business if you buy from somebody for less? Well, who's gonna know? Are you gonna rat yourself out? Does paparazzi have ways to find who's selling to who? No. So you can't lose your career because you don't have a career in the first place unless you have a downline. So disconnect number 1. You won't lose shit. Sorry.
I have purchased jewelry from other consultants. Usually on my team, I try to support them if there's a piece that I couldn't order that I really want. That is okay as long as you're paying $5 per piece.
And are you going to tell them that it's okay as long as you're a customer to that other consultant, but if you try to resell it, you're losing money. I doubt those words are going to come out of this person's mouth.
But anything less than that is, number one, it's against compliance. As a consultant, we signed policies and procedures when we joined that.
Here's the thing, honey bunny. Do you have access to those policies and procedures before you sign the dotted line? No, you don't. So there is no meeting of the minds, and there is no contract that can be enforced with those policies and procedures unless you actually get to read the document in full before you continue with your credit card purchase. Most consultants don't have access to those policies and procedures until after they've plunked down their credit card and signed up. But you should not be joining a multi-level marketing company and be forced to be controlled by a policy and procedure because it's a violation of contract law. If you are signing a contract agreeing to abide by a policy and procedure, but yet you are not informed of those policies and procedures because you don't have access to them before you pay, you're in violation of the contract. Plain and simple. That's that. Okay? So they can't hold you to something that you didn't get to review, read, and sign until you've read and reviewed and signed it. And there are 40-something plus pages plus a shit ton of hyperlinks. It would take you days to read everything in those policies and procedures. And here's the thing, paparazzi, I hope you're listening. There's this thing called DocuSign or electronic signatures. Paparazzi could easily send you the document in email form with a sign here where you go and sign it. And I recommend that they do something like that. So if you're being held to policy and procedure, you know actually what you're being held to. You know what the rules are. And they should do the same thing with the terms and conditions of paparazzi. Because by having that signed document, you can actually hold your consultants to it. Okay? But just by them putting their social security number in and plunking down a credit card does not mean they agreed to what you're saying they agreed to. Epic pause, by the way.
We would not sell our inventory for less than $5 a piece. If I were to buy off somebody else's inventory and they don't care about me, they don't care about my family, and that I'm, very dependent now on this income. I use it to fund birthday parties, holidays, lunch money, gas money, phone bills, vacations. Like, I am paying for stuff now.
Ooh, so we're using affluence marketing in our training at the same time. Good job, honey. I pay for all these things for my family. I'm dependent on my paparazzi income.
If they were to screenshot my transaction, even agreeing to buy it, even if there was no monetary transaction, I could probably be suspended or terminated.
And if that's the case, that's petty and low, and here's a red flag, honey. You don't own a business. You are a 1099 employee of paparazzi. And they can strip that from you at any time. They can fire you from your job at any time because you are a 1099 unpaid employee. You make money selling their product that you buy from them. But here's the thing, you're not an employee, and here's the other thing, you don't own your own business. So I hope that light bulb went on because you're so far raising so many red flags, and I don't think it's registering in your head.
So if someone PMs you and they're offering you their inventory at cost or below cost or discounted pricing, whatever, just say no. Number one, that's like the first.
Yes, just Nancy Reagan that shit. Just say no!
Tip I'm going to give you, because you're risking your career, you're risking termination. There are
you don't have a career, and I just want to throw up right now.
Haters out there. There are just bitter, spiteful people.
Oh yeah, I'm a hater and I'm bitter by showing that you are so delusional. So yeah, you can call me bitter and a hater all you want, honey, but here's the thing.
They'll try to report you. I had one sister who did buy inventory from someone going out of business, and the jewelry she received was tarnished, broken, missing stones, smelled like smoke. She was furious.
Well, that's the same thing you get from, minus the smelling like smoke part. But that's some of the same stuff you get from paparazzi in your starter kit or in your regular order. You'll get tarnished and broken things. You'll get stuff that smells like smoke. You'll get things missing stones. How is that any different from buying it from paparazzi? Oh, wait, it isn't.
And she PM'd that consultant and said, I want a refund, I'll ship it back to you. And instead of doing the right thing, I mean, none of this was right, but she said, you know, I'm going to block you. Like, I don't appreciate your attitude. Blocked her and then reported her to compliance. Like, tried to have her lose her career. You know, if you contact me again, I'm reporting you to compliance. Like, don't even go there. It's not worth it. And some of the other reasons.
I'm going to report you to compliance. Okay, well, here's how I would respond to something like that. Okay, bitch, I'm reporting you too.
I'm going to go over why as well. So actually, that was number 2. It could be a trap just to get you fired. Number 3, what's really unfortunate about people selling off their inventory is that a lot of the times the, you know, really hot, cute, trendy, popular jewelry, they were able to sell that. What they weren't able to sell are maybe less desirable pieces, less popular, maybe like copper.
You mean like the copper and brass and the stupid stone stuff that doesn't sell? You're about to say that, aren't you?
Or like other colors that aren't even as common or as in high demand. So you might end up getting those types of pieces, especially when you're buying in a lot. You might also, and this happened, you'll be furious when it does, you'll see Hostess Rewards stickers on those pieces. So that other
yeah, because, okay, I know this video is 3 years ago, but now everyone's saying you can sell your Hostess Rewards. That's free money. It even said so in the promotion last month when you got 6 free Hostess Reward items in your starter kit. Yeah, they tell you that it's free money and that you can sell it. So, yeah, if you get a piece of jewelry in a lot and it says Hostess Rewards on it, by all means, yeah. Paparazzi sanctions that now, apparently, because everybody's doing it.
Consultant received free jewelry that they didn't pay for, and they're charging you $2 to $3 a pop for. So, did you?
And again, we got to pause because we have another commercial. Yeah, you can tell she's had a lot of views on this. She's saying, don't do it. Okay, well, people do it.
That's another reason you might end up paying for pieces that they got for free.
Yeah.
Number 4, that consultant earned PV for those pieces. They earned Hostess Rewards. If they had tried to work towards life of the party, they bought all those pieces to help them earn access to those exclusive, super hot pieces.
Oh, exclusive, super hot pieces. Okay. I earned PV to earn life of the party status. I got access to those super hot pieces. You know, if it was about personal volume, I would give you that. But the thing is anyone who's in a legitimate business is going to find their inventory for the lowest price that they have to pay for it in order to make a profit. Paparazzi sells it to you at the base price of $2.75, which on average is probably $1.71 more than they paid for it. Yeah, I get it. Paparazzi has overhead costs. Paparazzi has to pay the uplines. Paparazzi has to pay for all the workers in their warehouse. But, and this is a big but, paparazzi got their money from those previous purchases. So they got their money. And the thing is, buying from a Goob Group, it just means that you're not going to get the organizational volume from it. So you want that organizational volume because that helps your commission check. You're not saying that part, but I will.
So if you're on eBay and you see these big lots or Mercari or a local, buy-sell trade group, it could be, and it's not just people going out of business. People make fake eBay names, fake Facebook profiles. It could be some elite leader, someone really high up selling thousands of pieces of jewelry every week, but all those Hostess Rewards, all those freebies, all those less desirable pieces, they're selling on the side. Like, they are risking their career. But
yeah, and if they're doing that and they're doing it with a fake eBay name and they're able to do it, by all means, do it. I've my friend Cheryl, she used her fake eBay account to sell products, her paparazzi inventory, because she too was afraid of being canceled. And I just did a video about how people, when they leave their multi-level marketing companies, they're afraid of the backlash. Well, this is another part of that fear. When you're going out of business and selling your old inventory, you're still afraid of what could happen. I mean, I wasn't. I got the email telling me that I could never come back, and I was so happy with that. It was so funny. It's like, okay, well, I had no intention of ever coming back, but thank you for instilling that in my mind.
But I don't want you to risk your career buying those pieces and getting stuck with less desirable pieces, hostess rewards, broken pieces, whatever. But also, you're not earning hostess rewards. I mean, PV, they are, and they're earning hostess rewards. So,
or they quit and they're truly out of the business and they're not earning shit. They're just scraping their money back by any means necessary. So, obviously, people in going out of business groups do not give two shits about PV. Okay? They don't care. All they care about is trying to recoup some of the money they lost. That's the point of a going out of business group, is to recoup some of the money that you lose.
You're giving them the money to buy more inventory where they're going to get more PV and they're going to get more free bling that they're going to then turn around.
Not always, honey. They're just trying to get it out of their house. And if you want to buy it from them for a cheaper price, by all means, buy it from them for a cheaper price. You are just drinking the Kool-Aid so freaking hard. I don't know who you are. I don't know if you're still in paparazzi, but this video is pissing me off.
And maybe sell to more people. So don't fall into that. You know, you gotta do what's best for your business. You don't want to risk getting fired, and you want to be able to earn that PV, because when you earn life of the party, you get those free exclusive pieces at certain ranks. You can get, you know, one of each for free, 5, 10, 15, not 15 each. I don't think you can get 15. You get 10 each, I think is the max. So like, for example, I earned life of the party. I worked really hard last year. I get 10 of 5 different styles for free every month. That's $225 in free jewelry that I get every month. That's a $200.
How lucky for you. And how much inventory do you still have in your house, honey? Because I'm pretty sure you have a lot of inventory if you reach life of the party where you get the 10-piece bundle for free every month. How generous of paparazzi. Thank you for buying all this jewelry. Here's 10 more.
$125 bonus every month. Work towards that. Don't risk not getting that because you're helping somebody else earn it. Okay, so underneath that PV category, I put a little side note of Paparazzi Passport. There's, I think, 3 or 4 months during the year where every order you place, every team member that ranks up on your team, everyone that you recruit, you're earning points, not PV, but you are earning PV during that time, but you're also earning points towards your free Paparazzi Passport vacation.
And everybody, go watch my videos on the Passport vacation. It's not free, honey. If you're buying jewelry to earn points, the points don't equal what the Passport vacation would cost. If you want to go on the Passport vacation, simply go to Expedia or Travelocity and book yourself a flight and a hotel deal and go to the Passport vacation destination. And don't buy paparazzi jewelry to get there. Save what you would have spent on paparazzi jewelry and just get yourself there, okay? It's a lot cheaper. It's probably a little bit more sane, and you won't have rooms and rooms of inventory. But yeah, let's use that Passport vacation as a guise to not buy from other people going out of business that probably bought a bunch of PV to earn a Passport vacation that they never got to go on.
They have a wonderful program where you get rewarded based on how you're succeeding. So you can earn 25% of a free trip.
Not succeeding, purchasing. Not succeeding, purchasing.
50%, 75%, or 100%. If they break it, you don't have to earn all or none. You can get half of your trip paid for, and it's not just for yourself. You can earn a free ticket for one other person, your spouse, your business partner, your daughter, whoever. So during those months of the year,
oh, it could be just for yourself, but you could take your spouse, your business partner, your kid. I don't know who you are. I don't even know your name. But again, go to Expedia. Book it yourself. Like David and I, we're leaving on a cruise in a few days. And that cruise, we got it for less than what I would have paid to earn a Passport vacation from paparazzi. That's a week vacation on a beautiful, large Holland America ship with 5-star meals included 3 times a day or more if you're so freaking hungry. You get access to a gym, a beautiful promenade, and then you get to sail the ocean and see the Pacific Northwest and look for whales and see bald eagles and see Alaska. And that was cheaper than what you would have paid for a passport vacation through inventory loading. So
you definitely want to be making sure that you're getting as much PV as you can and not giving your hard-earned income to somebody else who's maybe earning that free trip, taking advantage of you.
Lies!
Okay.
Lies!
Number 5, and I kind of already mentioned this in point number 1. When you receive jewelry from another consultant, you don't know if it's from a non-smoking home. It could have some pieces that have tarnished if they're older and they've been sitting there. Maybe they have high humidity or environmental impacts on that jewelry. And sadly, you could receive like really bad quality jewelry, not even paparazzi jewelry.
I received really bad environmentally impacted jewelry from paparazzi directly. It came in my starter kit like this. It came yellowed and discolored in my starter kit like this. So don't tell me that I'm taking a risk buying from somebody else, because I took more risks when I got this shit from paparazzi. I can't tell you how many pieces I received from paparazzi when I was an active consultant that came broken, damaged, missing stones, had the lanyard thing broken, and the O-ring for the lanyard thing wasn't strong enough, and it would just fall off and people would lose their key cards. So yeah, the quality of paparazzi jewelry, I'm sorry, what is that? It's ironic.
Isn't it ironic?
The quality of paparazzi jewelry, there is no such thing as quality paparazzi jewelry.
Consultants who take an empty tag, maybe they went out of business. I would hope someone who's not still in the business would be doing this. I've seen photos of jewelry for sale that is not paparazzi. They stick Walmart earrings on this tag. You are risking then reselling a product that's not even paparazzi.
Oh, really? Really?
Oh no.
Oh no.
The horror.
The Walmart earrings that Walmart bought from the same supplier paparazzi bought their earrings from?
I'm just thinking they'd probably be higher quality earrings.
I was thinking the same thing. Because at least with Walmart, you get the surgical steel posts.
These earrings don't have lead or nickel.
You know, they usually have surgical steel something, so yeah. I'd rather take my risk with a pair of earrings from Walmart than I would from paparazzi, as I'm sitting here wearing my Fashion Fix paparazzi earrings, my magnificent musings, and my choker.
And if someone else were to report you're selling this jewelry that's not paparazzi, you're risking your, career again.
Darn.
So, don't do that.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Number
Don't
6,
do it.
you're also going to be getting,
Got another ad, so let me pause again. Sorry about all the ads. You can tell I do this and I don't edit, so here we go. Here's the next part.
I hate to call it older styles, vintage styles. Sometimes those are popular and they're really cute and you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't have access to these years ago, or I had that piece and I sold out. This other consultant has 10 of them. I should get them from her. And while that might be tempting, again, you don't want to risk all the other stuff, but most of the time, when you're buying these mystery lots of 100 pieces,
Vintage paparazzi. I saw in a going out of business group the other day, headbands from paparazzi from way back in the day. And I made a comment and I said, now that's vintage. Because it totally was. It was so vintage. But, I've got a bag of vintage paparazzi right here.
I bet they had a hard time pushing $5
These are the Starlit Shimmer earrings I had when I was a consultant. I've got the mermaid tails. I've got the bats. I've got snowflakes. I've got baby ear crawlers. So, I've got vintage paparazzi right here. And it truly is, because paparazzi doesn't even sell this stuff anymore, because it's not Prop 65 compliant. So there's that too. You risk buying something that's not compliant with state laws. Oh, the horror and the risk you're taking.
for $200 or whatever, you're going to be getting pieces that the majority of paparazzi, tried and true customers, the ones who love the product, who have been shopping for 1, 2, 3 years, they've already seen 99% of the stuff that you're going to get in this box. They either already own it or they weren't interested in it.
Or it broke and they need to replace it. So there's a positive there. Or say you're new to paparazzi and most of your customers are new to paparazzi. They've never seen the jewelry that you bought in the Goob box, and it's all new and exciting stuff to them. I mean, oh, you look like... I mean, my pauses are epic at this point.
I should point out that it's perfectly normal in a regular business to buy up a competitor's stock when they're going out of business.
Yeah, it is.
Not illegal, not out of the ordinary. Nobody would fault you for it.
I mean,
They'd say that was a very smart thing to do, right?
That's exactly what TJ Maxx, Home Goods, and Big Lots do.
Right.
They buy inventory from other companies that are going out of business. That's how they make their business, and they're very successful at it. So, everything about this just makes me crazy. I mean, I feel like I'm taking crazy pills right now.
Then they're not going to be interested in it now. So now you're buying inventory that's harder to sell.
Going out of business inventory is somehow
bad.
Yeah, bad.
Only MLMs say don't buy going out of business inventory. It's bad. Well, if it was a product like Bellamy or Monade or Beachbody or any other MLM where those products have an expiration date, yeah, buying someone's inventory when they're going out of business and buying possibly expired products, yeah, that's bad. But this is lead and nickel laden, cadmium, arsenic laden, tarnishing, smelly, like machine oil shit. And buying it from somebody else to sell it to somebody else, that's actually good business sense in my humble opinion.
They just want you to buy it directly from paparazzi.
Yeah. We want you to buy from us because my commission checks are based on what you buy, and my organizational volume and my personal volume goes down when you buy from going out of business groups and you don't buy from your back office. Boo fucking who.
Shifting old inventory around doesn't make them any money. And only new inventory.
Yes, shifting money between consultants like the pyramid within the pyramid, because we all know that it's not end users buying the product, it's consultants buying from other consultants and selling to other consultants. And since we know that it's about time for new releases to drop, we're gonna get in here and take a look. So let me set up the camera and we will see what's dropping today, because you know anklets are all the rage right now and everybody wants to get their hands on the anklets. So I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger over here so we can actually see what's on the screen. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. So new releases are gonna drop. And this is another thing. You don't want to buy from other consultants because then you're missing out on the new hot items. Well, there are other consultants out there that do nothing but snag up all the new hot items so they can sell them to other consultants. And some of them do it and sell at the retail price. Some of them do it and sell it at a discounted price. Either way, they're making money. They may be doing it on the down low, but they're making money. So yeah, we're strapping in. I'm just going to pause for a couple seconds. When new releases drop, I'll be back. Alright, so new releases just dropped. Ooh, we have the Temu anklet that I showed yesterday in pink tug and pull. We have copper heart lariat style. We still have the seed beads that no one bought yesterday. We still have a bunch of other stuff that didn't sell out yesterday, but let's see how long. Oh, I didn't put a heart on that to see how long that's going to last. So we'll see how long Beachcomber Babe lasts. So we have something. Oh, it's already gone, you guys. It's sold out already. Because that was the only thing in my wish list, and it's already gone. And then we have Tidal Dream Blue. It's a tug and pull. And then we have, oh, that chain thing is gone already too. Nope, it's still right there. The Fashion Fix thing. Oh, the fear of missing out is going full force, fucked up craziness here. And then we've got a guy's piece with moonstony stuff, and then we've got tropical trendy. The fire symbol went off within 35 seconds. That is insane. Then we've got stupid barrettes that you can get on Temu. More stupid barrettes that you can make with craft store goods. A stupid polka dot thing. Let's look at the earrings. Oh, look. I saw those on Temu as well. Terrazzo is making its way back. Yay. Garden glyphs. Those are not new. I had those when I was a consultant. So, you're getting a vintage item direct from Paparazzi yourself. And they're charging you the full price. Yay. Let's see. We've got copper things. Laundry needs to be switched. I hear my washer singing. Okay, I'm still looking at all this stuff. Oh, look, we have a flowery ring. We'll see how long that lasts. These didn't sell out in, silver, but now it's available in white. Lots and lots of rings that nobody wants to buy. Let's see, pink, green, blue. Mama all day, every day. Chaos coordinator, family, mom, just a little above queen. Glamour and pink. I'm amazed that didn't sell out yesterday. The flowers for mama. I'm sorry, but not everyone wants something that says mama on it. That's my biggest thing, my biggest pet peeve. Hey, mamas! Oh, look, we have a sand dollar with an iridescent green-blue rhinestone called Seize the Sand Dollar. Wow. You could probably get that on Temu, too. Oh, they're bringing back the pebbles from Temu. And then we've got Rural Reflection. It's a corded piece. Ooh-ah. And then we've got silver, swanky, shimmer. It looks cheap. It looks put together poorly, but okay. And then we've got Celestially Celtic in brass. Okay, that looks interesting. We've got Free to Change now in gunmetal. We'll see how long that lasts. We've got the Eclipse thing, Captivating Contrast. It's the black and white cookie from Seinfeld. And then we've got Teardrop, Drop Dead Dance. Drop Dead Paparazzi is my thoughts. They named that right. This is still available because people are finding that they can get this better quality on Temu. Yeah. You guys have watched me go down the Temu rabbit hole so many times in the last couple of weeks. And you guys who are active consultants are doing test things to see if you will make a better living doing this outside of paparazzi. So to those who feel empowered enough to try and make a go at running your own boutique and your own business without doing paparazzi, I wish you all the success in the world. And here's another thing. If you do decide to continue with your own boutique, do it. And you can buy from other people because, you're not risking anything.
Because you're not in an MLM.
You're not in an MLM.
You're not a fucking cult.
Yeah, you're in it for yourself and nobody else. So let's go back to what's her face here.
Oh, it's, jewelry's always trending. A year ago, the mermaid snaps were super hot, and then the acrylic earrings, you couldn't get your hands on them, and then the fringe earrings sold out so fast, and the blessed bracelets, and now it's those, chicken feather earrings.
Okay, so she's talking about the stuff that was like super hot when I was a consultant, and guess what? Those mermaid bracelets, people still have a shit ton of them. The chicken feather earrings, people still have a shit ton of them. The ear duster fringy earrings, people couldn't sell those things, and people keep sending them to me in boxes. By the way, thank you guys for keep sending me stuff to do a live React with Dave. We will do that when we get home from vacation. I just want to let you know I'm receiving the stuff you guys are sending to the P.O. box. We will do a live React show to those things when we get home.
Which I haven't been able to get any. Or those hair clips, which again, I haven't been able to get any.
And you can get them for cheaper on Temu.
For everybody who, moans and complains that, people who are higher up get access first or they get to order more, that's not true. Everybody has...
No, it is true because they get sneak peeks via Zoom call with Misty and Trent And then they take screenshots of those Zoom calls where they know what the new hot piece is going to be that day. And then they get the faster server so they can check out faster than John and, Jane and Sally Sue and Jimmy Joe Bob and you. They can buy it faster than I can buy it. And it's been proven and it has been debunked. So even Jerry, who was an elite, admitted that to the world on Crack the Crown. So I'm debunking that. And yes, this video is 3 years old. But yeah, you have drunk some Kool-Aid, honey. And you need to go get some anecdote.
Access at the same time. So the point though is paparazzi's always coming out with the trending hot pieces. You want to be ordering what is the newer stuff that other consultants are coming out with and showing their customers. That oil spill stone is
now so overdone and oversaturated, and it was how do I say that word that I totally said wrong?
What? Anecdote?
Yeah.
Antidote.
Antidote. She needs some antidote to the Kool-Aid she's drinking, and I was wrong, and I admit it. And my husband's over there laughing at me.
Is so popular right now. I got lucky one day. I was able to order a lot of those necklaces. Another consultant found me because she said nobody else had it. Okay, these new pieces, other consultants might get it, but they sell out of it. She's like, you're the only one who still has it in stock. I'm like, lucky you got my last one. So my point is when you're investing in your business, you want to order those hotter pieces, those more in-demand pieces. You do not want to be pushing inventory that somebody else already pushed for 1, 2, 3 years that they couldn't sell, and now you're risking your career. You're not getting PV, you're not getting hostess rewards, and you're risking even getting jewelry that could be compromised, or not even paparazzi jewelry. So
Paparazzi career, that's funny.
Paparazzi career makes me laugh every time. You could be risking your career.
It's not just a job, it's a career. You'll move up the ladder.
No.
Here's one suggestion that I would make. If it's one piece that you really want that another consultant has, sure, pay the $5, get that piece. I have done it, like I said, usually with team members. But
David and I are both over here. No!
Automatic loss. You're wasting your time.
And money. Just saying. If there's a piece you want that's really hot and that no one else has, go check out wholesalers. It may not have the paparazzi crown on the stupid card. It just says fashion jewelry. But guess what? It's the same thing or better.
if you can't afford to buy the newest jewelry, if you are sitting on a lot of inventory that you're having a hard time moving, and I've done this with team members, please don't PM me and ask if I will do this, because I don't want to get blown up with dozens or hundreds of consultants saying, Christine, trade with me.
Okay,
I only try to trade with team members because I trust them. I don't want to ship jewelry to someone and then they never ship it back to me, and I have no.
All right, so her name's Christine, and she's like, I've traded people in the past. Yeah, trading is sanctioned by paparazzi, but here's the thing, Christine, now that I know your name. I did a trade with someone who was above me, who was an elite, and I sent them, because I was able to get one of those oil spill things, that new hot item that everyone had to have. I was able to get a whole bunch of those oil spill rings. In fact, I still have one. I'm going to show it off. I was able to get the Empire oil spill big ass square gunmetal hematite ring. I got 72 of these suckers, because at the time you could buy more than 50 at once. An elite in my upline said, I will trade you for 20 of them. I sent her 20 of these rings, okay? And in turn, she sent back to me 20 pieces of copper and brass and crap. So she took a hot item from me and sent me shit that I couldn't sell. So it also comes down to trust. And I'm sorry, but if I could get a picture of what I'm buying in a going out of business group and I know what I'm getting, I have more trust in buying from a former consultant who's going out of business than I ever would in someone like Rochelle Beachy, Michelle Johnny, Taylor Kirby. I'm not going to name any more names, but I wouldn't trust Andrea Hutchinson and Jamie Warren. I wouldn't trust them because I've heard the stories where they did trades and peace matches with people and they got nothing but shit. And I already know that paparazzi is absolute shit. Everybody knows that I feel like this product is absolute shit. Yes, I still wear it because I spent a ton of money on this shit. So I'm going to use what I spent my money on. But I will encourage people to look for this shit elsewhere. Okay? I just bought a whole bunch of stuff on Temu. And I spent, on average, $1.04 per item that I bought on Temu. I could fill up my entire jewelry box with the stuff I bought on Temu. But I didn't buy it from paparazzi. I didn't encourage multi-level marketing. I didn't encourage the business model. And I didn't put myself in hock for it. So,
recourse. I'm not going to hire a lawyer and fight over, $50 worth of jewelry or something. But I have had a couple times where I couldn't order any mermaid snaps at first. And I had 2 consultants.
She's not going to hire a lawyer to fight over $50 in jewelry trades. Okay. Well, there are some paparazzi consultants out there that threaten to hire a lawyer to take you to the cleaners.
You don't have to hire an actual lawyer. You just have to write a document that sounds all lawyery and email it to him, right?
Oh, yeah. You can get cease and desist letters. Or, yeah. And, that's the thing. It's like, this is fair use. The video I'm reacting to right now is on YouTube. Anyone can access this. I'm just reacting to it. It's not on a private page, so I'm going to react to it. But,
say, I order 20 or 30 or 10 of a mermaid snap, and my customers, they're not into the mermaid theme. I was only able to sell 2 or 4. I have 6 extras. And so what we will do is we will trade. She will show me, 10, 20, 30 mermaid snaps, different colors, and I will add her to my shopping group and say, pick out whatever 30 pieces you can sell. And she would, screenshot them and send me a PM, and we would do a trade. In the past,
if only other people were as nice as you were, because I gave up something that I knew that person was getting, and I didn't get to pick out what I was traded with. So, props to you for doing that.
A year ago, I think it was last February, maybe it was the February before, I honestly can't remember. Paparazzi got really swamped with all these consultants that had just joined. I think it was before they built a new warehouse, and they didn't have enough employees to handle all the volume. So every order was backlogged by 2 to 3 weeks. You would order, and it would take one time it was almost an entire month, 4 weeks to the day before I received that box. If I'm going live twice a week, which I was at the time.
The same thing happened during COVID. And what did paparazzi do then? They moved their warehouse employees into the warehouse so they could continue filling your orders. Instead of stopping the insanity and saying, hey, just sell what you can sell, they moved people into the warehouse and made them continue to work. Jewelry is not an essential item. Never has been, never will be. I don't know anyone who has to have a necklace. I mean, there have been days where I've gone days without having jewelry. Did you give her a busy bone?
No, I let her chew on the rib bone.
We'll monitor that.
Well, I'm keeping an eye on it.
I'm all of a sudden, the dog is eating something.
She is loving.
Daddy had spare ribs, and she's having a spare rib bone.
I'm a little worried that her teeth are up for the task, but she seems to be doing okay.
I just don't want her to break it, eat it, and then we have to go to the vet.
It's not a chicken bone. It's a...
I know, still.
I can't sustain my business not having inventory for a month. It took a few weeks to get that and I was ordering every day. So once I started getting that shipment every day, I did have inventory coming in. But for those few weeks, I was scrambling. My inventory was smaller. I didn't have that much variety to offer. So yes.
Oh, darn. So you had to actually go live your life for a couple days? Oh, you weren't making money off of your sales? Oh, you continued to buy, but you didn't have the money coming in to sell more? Oh, darn. Whatever will we do?
I reached out to Caesars, 2 or 3, at one point I think 5 of them were trading with me, I'll send you 10 pieces, I don't even care what 10, just send me any 10. Sometimes we did pick them, but you can trade. Would I do this long term or all the time? No, because you lose money on shipping. So
you lose money on everything, honey. It's not just shipping.
You lose money, full stop.
99.6% of people in multi-level marketing companies lose money. You are probably one of those 99.6%, probably.
I'm off to market
in a long enough timeline, probably.
Yeah.
She probably made money at first, and then...
All right, sorry about the commercial yet again.
This way, if it cost me $7.55 to ship a priority bubble mailer package worth of 20 pieces of jewelry, think about this. $7.55. I have to, if I'm making $2.25 a piece, I have to sell like 3 pieces of jewelry just to pay for that shipping. So if I got 20 pieces, maybe I only sold 5. Like, it's not a guarantee you
Maybe
sell every
that's
single
what they
piece you
should be
get.
teaching their
That means I did
consultants.
all this work and everything to sell 2 pieces because the other 3 paid for shipping. It was a wash.
Maybe you should be teaching this to people instead of just complaining about it on YouTube. Why don't you actually teach something like this to the downlines?
I love that she hit upon the fact of why this isn't a legitimate business.
You need to come closer. You
No.
can't just yell across the room.
I can't. I don't want to.
Well, then don't say stuff.
I love how she hit upon the fact of why this isn't a legitimate business, right? Like
You can be canceled at any
she
time.
is right there. You can't be canceled. You can't buy. You're not allowed to buy inventory from people that are going out of business. Buying jewelry, and then you're gonna lose money just on shipping, and you have to sell like 3 other pieces to make up for that. Like, she is right there. She's right up to the why this is a scam. And she's not seeing it, right?
Yeah.
You're right there. You're there. You're just like one step away from the light bulb moment of like, oh shit. Maybe this isn't legitimate.
I wonder if she's still active. So I'm gonna consultant name Kristine. Is that her? Oh yeah, she's still active. Her name's Christine Schneider. She's been it for a while. She's Christian.
Christian.
Everyone's fucking Christian. But no one lives in a Christian-y way. Because if you were truly Christian, you wouldn't be taking advantage of people, but I digress. But yeah, she's a salty sailor and she's Christian!
Her husband's a salty.
Well, I don't care.
So those 2 pieces I made $5. Like, yes, it was nice to have a couple new pieces to show, but I'd rather now, because shipping has been on fire, you don't have to worry about the delay, I'd rather order new jewelry online, pay even $5.95 shipping from paparazzi and have it to my house in 3 to 4 days. You know, like, there's no need is my point. But if you can't buy the new jewelry, if you're willing to spend the money on shipping and you just want to trade once or twice to, you know, hopefully get a few extra sales, or if it's a really hot piece that somebody has extra of, okay, I understand, and that's one way that within compliance you can work with another consultant. But be careful. I don't want you shipping 20, 30 pieces to someone and then you get nothing out. Like, that's why you don't do it with strangers. Do it with a team member, an upline, someone who, you know, has some good credibility but don't want to risk, you know, getting in trouble with paparazzi. Maybe even one of your elite leaders. You can ask one of them. Just be careful. And I prefer doing it through Priority because then at least you have that $50 insurance in case they say, I never got it. You know, like sometimes the post office ships the wrong address or it just gets lost. So I would kind of protect yourself that way as well. All right, so, here's a little side note that I want to put in here. So if you're one of these consultants who went out of business and you're like, well, you know, I can't sell it. I'm not, you know, able to trade anymore. Like, I just want to be done. The right way to sell off your inventory is to call paparazzi and cancel your account.
The right way is to call paparazzi and do the buyback program where they fuck you over for 75 cents a piece. And then on top of that, if you do the buyback program with paparazzi, you have to pay to ship everything back to paparazzi once you have approval to do so. They agree to buy it from you for $2 per item, and they can choose which pieces they buy back from you. If they choose not to buy back pieces from you, they will not send it back to you so you can do something with it. They keep it. And you're out the money. You're out the money to ship it to them. You're out the money that you paid for the product in the first place. It's all at the discretion of paparazzi. It is a buyback program, but you would do better going out of business groups. Yes, cancel your account with paparazzi, but before you do that, if you want to do the buyback program, you need to initiate it beforehand. And hope like hell that paparazzi doesn't screw you over. Okay? But most people know that they have a better chance of selling the product on their own within their own time frame and make back what they spent and maybe a quarter or two more and sell it for less than the $5 price point, and they would be fine. But yeah, cancel your account with Paparazzi. And here's the other thing. When you do the buyback program, Paparazzi will subtract that PV from you and the OV, organizational volume, from the uplines. So when you cancel your account with Paparazzi and do the buyback program, it affects the upline's commissions. Yeah, it does. So, and they never really tell you about this, but if she goes into that, I'll be shocked.
Don't leave it up to other consultants to catch you and report you. I just feel like if you're gonna
cancel your account, cancel your account. If you're gonna sell for less than $5, by all means, that is your right. The FTC says so. Once you purchase that product from your multi-level marketing company, that product belongs to you. You are not beholden to policy and procedures that you didn't get to read, sign, and agree to before you signed up. You only had access to them after you signed up. So therefore, there is no meeting of the minds, so that contract, in my humble opinion, is null and void because you didn't understand the contract before you signed it. And as far as I'm concerned, when you sign up for Paparazzi, if you don't sign that document after you've had a chance to review it, it's being signed under duress. So there's all that going in there too.
go out, do it the right way, call the company, close your account, and then, do a yard sale and sell it for, whatever you want. Or, I'm trying to think, like a fundraiser, donate it, bring it to the assisted living facility. I just did that with 80 wooden urban necklaces, some bracelets. They're very hard for me to sell. They're big to ship for free.
So pawn them off on the old people? Really?
To giveaways. So I gave it away to local ladies here, and they loved it. It was my #1 all-time favorite paparazzi event ever. It meant more to me than any other giveaway or fundraiser.
And how many of those people at that senior center did you attempt to recruit, I ask you?
I've ever done. So, use it for something good maybe, but by selling it to other consultants, it's really unethical and immoral. You're risking their career. You're giving them peace.
Again, it's not a career. You're a 1099 unpaid employee of Paparazzi. You do not own anything. Your policies and procedures tell you that, even though you don't get the chance to read them until after you've signed up. You just take the lies at face value. But everybody who is now waking up to the fact, Paparazzi, you do not own a business. You're not a business owner. You may own the name of your boutique, but here's the thing. You don't have to have Paparazzi accessories in your boutique name. You can do Ellie Fox Bling. And then even after Ellie Fox Bling stops shilling paparazzi shit, they still own Ellie Fox Bling, and they can sell other types of jewelry and things. They're not beholden to your stupid MLM.
That aren't possibly, going to be easy for them to sell, and you're maybe taking advantage if you're selling hostess rewards to them. So that's my training for today. I hope that you learned something from this. I hope that you never put yourself in a situation where you risk, this job opportunity. And
it's not a job. You didn't go through a job interviewing process. You didn't get hired. You're not making a regular paycheck. You're not receiving benefits, 401k, medical, dental, life insurance. You're not receiving paid time off. It's not a job. Okay? It's not a job. It is a hobby. It is an activity. And it's sold to you under the guise that you own your own business, but it is not. It is just not. It is a multi-level marketing company that preys upon, takes advantage of, and takes people to the cleaners, financially speaking. 99.6% of people in multi-level marketing companies lose money. And you, honey, are probably one of them. And I hope that you see this video, and I hope you and I can have a lively discussion where we discuss the truth about multi-level marketing companies. But this training, I'm sorry, there's a bunch of red flags. You raised them yourself, and the light bulb didn't go on. Stop drinking the Kool-Aid. Do yourself a favor. Why don't you take a true inventory, take a look at what you're sitting on versus what you've actually sold. Are you making money? Are you breaking even? Or have you lost money? Time for you to be honest with yourself, honey. I'm guessing you've lost. Unless you're making a commission off of your downline, then yeah, you're making money off the backs of other. And that's not a very Christian thing to do. Thanks for watching today, you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Talk to you on the next one. Bye.